How would you like to make $25,000 a month with the best side hustle in 2024? You could do this in literally just 5 clicks with no money, no grants, no loans are required for this, okay? This video, folks, is more than just a message. It could be a life's blueprint, a journey from side hustle to life-altering success. And let me tell you, it's changed everything. Now, I'm not here to brag about things, okay? But I want to share with you a path to potentially earning $25,000 to $50,000 per month. This, my friends, is the holy grail of wealth building. It's the #1 method that I've ever found to get rich. And believe me, I've explored plenty of avenues here, okay? Here's the kicker. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, what your age is, what your bank account balance is, what your credit score is. None of those things matter for this one. You could be sitting in Timbuktu or Tokyo and it's all the same because there's no loans, there's no grants, there's no risk. In literally 5 clicks, you could be 5 clicks away from what could seem impossible before becoming possible, all right? I know it sounds too good to be true, but trust me, if you're out there with no money, no connections, no credit, I'm going to crack the code to riches for you right now, okay? For years, I've kept this method under lock and key, but now I'm going to use it to help you guys carve out your own success in business and life. So let's share the wealth here, guys, okay? Picture this. Inside my arsenal of knowledge here lie a blueprint to business success that could help you grow hundreds of employees and multi-million dollars in your bank account in no time. This, my friend, is the secret to the rich. It's closely guarded and it's a treasure that is seldom ever spoken of, okay? But today, I'm going to open this vault for you guys. All right, folks, get ready because I'm about to unveil the secret to this success that's been hidden right in front of you in plain sight. You have no idea it's even going on, okay? It's the secret behind how Donald Trump, now I know you may or like the guy or may not like the guy, regardless of your opinion, he literally pulled himself out of the trenches using this particular method. He went from, rising from the ashes of bankrupt, and believe me, he was worth less than a street beggar. He had far more debts than he was worth, okay? It's the secret to why Andrew Tate's name rings a bell with the success of wealth. It's a blueprint behind Mark Cuban's billionaire success, Michael Jordan's slam dunk into the billionaires club, and guess what? People like Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, and Kylie Jenner that skyrocketed them into billionaire status right before your eyes, okay? And guess what? It's easier now than you could ever possibly imagine. 5 clicks is all it takes, all right? Literally 5 clicks. It could never be simpler, and it wasn't always this easy, okay? Just a few years ago, there was, people singing a different story, but today, you could be sitting on the potential of $25,000 to $50,000 a month, or maybe even join the Billionaires Club, all right? And guess what? It's all within your grasp. There's no manufacturing. There's no development cost. There's no inventory. There's no storefront. There's absolutely no upfront cost to you. How is that possible, okay? I'm going to make this clear for you. I'm not selling anything in this video, all right? I'm not affiliated with any of the companies I'm about to talk about. I have no stake in this whatsoever. I'm here to expose a secret and show you how you can cash in just like the rich and famous, all right? So here it is in plain and simple English, exclusively with their proprietary rights, okay? That's the key here, folks. And, maybe you're not ready to dive deeper into this, so, you can either stick around or maybe just hit pause for a moment and let this all sink in for you, okay? Because believe me, you don't want to miss this video. All right. Before you go anywhere, hold up. I'm about to dive deeper into this, okay, and show you what it all means so that you could kickstart this and start stacking up those dollars. You're probably thinking like, what's the big secret, right? Well, let me tell you, it's the same exact secret that turned regular folks into stupid rich moguls. You want stupid rich money? This is the path behind it. Take like Bernard Arnault, for example. He's literally the second richest person alive. Did he invent anything special? No, nothing groundbreaking. Did he create some like wonder drug? No. His ticket to billions were exclusive and proprietary rights. And get this, he had no special talents to pull this off. He's sitting pretty now with $211.4 billion. And guess what? I'm going to spill the tea in this video on how they're doing it. Let me rewind back to like the 1980s for a second, okay? Because back then, navigating this world wasn't something that was available at your fingertips. They didn't have the internet, right? We were going back into the Stone Ages compared to now, where everything was done on phones, right? People were scoring these first exclusive proprietary rights by hustling, sending out letters. making calls, and then finally landing a deal. And you just have to fly all over the place to get these deals and land these deals, all right? Fast forward to today, I'm here to tell you that what it took a person, all that effort back then, can now be done in 5 clicks on the internet. Okay, times have changed and now it's super easy to do this. And listen up, remember, I'm not sponsored or affiliated by any of the companies that I'm about to talk about here. I want to make that crystal clear. It's not the only game in town, the companies that I'm about to talk about, okay? You can literally work this magic with so many other companies out there that will do the same exact process for you. It's literally just 5 clicks away. 5 clicks away from getting the money flowing. All right, listen up, because this concept is crucial. All right, whether you decide to jump on board or not, in this video, I'm going to break down why it's such a game changer and why it's flown under the radar for so many years until now. I'm going to dive into who the real masters are, who are using it day in and day out to rake in the big bucks. And I'm not just going to leave you hanging. I'm going to walk you through a Kickstarter process on the journey here to unveil the secrets that very few people dare to discuss openly. And get this, I'll even show you how you can put this into action in this very own video in just 5 clicks. Yeah, you heard me, guys. Straightforward, so buckle up because we're about to take a deep dive into the world of hidden opportunities. I'm Bilder. Don't forget to check back in for my here today, gone tomorrow sort of stuff like grant deadline updates and funding updates, right? And if you never want to miss anything, just go ahead and join the email list. It's found in the description. I also keep my phone number up there. You could text coach to that number anytime, and I'll set you guys up with a free consultation. We could talk about building business credit, building out your startup, scaling your current business, or we could talk about real estate. I have a beautiful course found in the description. It's the Gateway Strategy into Real Estate. It's on a mega sale right now. Check that course out, found in the description. And while you're up there, grab your free stocks. Okay, guys, let's dive straight into this because I don't want to waste any more time. Okay, guys, let's go. We're going to dive into this, okay? Because there is some crucial concepts I want you to understand here. It all boils down to control in this video, okay? Having control over the product and the service is a game changer, and that's why we talk about like proprietary rights. It allows you to minimize your competition by establishing your own brand identity. And that's the real kicker here that we're about to talk about. Now, the reasons you might have overlooked this opportunity, because most factories, they keep this hush-hush. You wouldn't even know it exists. Consider a player like Heinz Ketchup, right? You know those guys? Heinz Ketchup, okay? What you probably don't know is they offer these services called white labeling, okay? White labeling means you take a blank white label and you put your logo on their product. Pretty simple concept, right? They typically reserve that right for like big corporations. Think like Costco and Kirkland, okay? But they're offering premium products that are sourced out of the same factories, and they're putting it on their shelves under their own brand, all right? It's just a rebranding and offering generic versions at lower prices is all this concept really is, all right? Okay, take that example, Heinz Ketchup once more, okay? This is the same factory that produces the iconic Heinz brand. They're churning out knockoffs sold under store brands like, Albertson and Smith at a fraction of the cost. All right, and let me tell you, it's effective marketing. I've fallen for it myself, opting for like the premium brand and not even realizing that it's the same product right next to it, but it's just got a different white label on it, right? Does that make sense? Now, here's where it gets interesting, okay? Because there's a company that I want to introduce you guys to that specializes in white labeling. They're empowering you to build your own brand of products like those big players. And here's the kicker. There's no need for manufacturing. There's no need for development cost. You don't have to store inventory. And plus, there's no upfront fees or minimum orders to even worry about. It's literally hassle-free. All right. They'll start your own private white label brand for you. Okay. You can sell the products on platforms like Amazon. Leverage it through like social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube for your free advertising. Or you can even reach out with, a series of emails through contacts that you might already have if you're already promoting some products, okay? Now, the company I want to talk about here, they specialize in things like supplements, okay? And they also have some beauty products. It's hard to pronounce their name, but I'll spell it and it'll be found in the description. It's La Foul Fool, okay? Like Suppla Foul Fool, all right? But rest assured, they're the real deal here, okay? They're literally taking you and putting you on a ready-made brand. So just keep listening here, okay? And sure, the name of this company is probably not something that you would expect from the branding perspective, right? It's a little bit unconventional, but hey, whatever. If their name works for them, their name works for them, okay? Especially considering they specialize in white labeling branded products in your name, right? That's all you need, right? I talk a lot about these things in some of my master courses, like trademarking and branding and taking control of your products and services. So if you're ever interested in that kind of stuff, you can find some of my courses found in the description. There's no strings attached. If you ever want to call me and get on a consultation, and we can talk further about these things as well. All right. Now let me break it down for you real simple. This company offers products that are FDA approved. Okay, you can see it right at the bottom of the label, and they have a solid 4.5 star rating and accreditation from the Better Business Bureau. All right, so it's pretty straightforward when you're talking about brands like ketchup and mustard, right? That stuff's pretty straightforward, but there's this thing out there where you can literally brand like a $50 leather bag and turn it into a $10,000 luxury item. Okay, it's all about price control and the power of your branding. Take Trump for instance. Again, don't know if you love him or hate him, okay, but his name commands some serious value. Literally, if you were to put his name on your building back when, you'd have to pay a cool $1,000,000 just to put his name on the building and share the profits with the guy, okay? Believe me, there are plenty of people willing to pay upfront for that type of branding power. All right. Now, let's circle back to the company for a minute, because when you start with them and you're starting out your own private white label, it's completely hassle-free. Imagine building your own brand with ease, tapping into your existing followers or email list to monetize your products will definitely keep people coming back for more. All right. And the best part, it's all risk-free. It's quite simple. You don't have to worry about anything because they have on-demand fulfillment. It's just a click away, and then you're on your way to growing your simple, high-quality products. Let me break it down for you guys with a simple example so you can kind of understand how this thing works. Picture somebody goes out and buys a product from you that's $30, but it normally costs somewhere else for, say, $50, but they got it from you for $30, right? You're getting $12 for that item, right? That's what you're paying for this. So your bottom line is you're making $18, right? Simple on that sale, 18 bucks. You didn't have to create the product, okay? All you had to do was promote the brand, and there you go. You're on your way to success. And they've got a whole range of products. Like, I'll run you through some of the categories. They have things like amino acids. They've got like natural testosterone boosters. They got ashwagandha. They even have BCAA for those really intense workouts. And here's the kicker. Many of those products, they're essentially the same products. If you've heard of companies like Supplify, NutriCap, FullScript, right? It's the same white label company that provides to those guys. Mike the Situation Sorrentino, the guy from the Jersey Shore, he came out with a protein line. Guess where he got it from, okay? Now, when it comes to launching your own product, this could be done literally in 5 clicks on their website. You just hit launch your product, fill out your name, email, and password, and create the account. And just like that, they'll help you with things like product design, okay? And they'll cover that for like a $146 fee. But you don't really need it if you use power of AI. You could use AI to get this done as well. All right, let's talk about designing this for a moment, right? Because you might have to come up with a creative label if you don't want to pay that $146 creative fee to those guys. So you can go out to like a place like Canva, and you could whip up your own label to put on as a white label onto this product. Keep it simple or get creative. You could like handwrite the logo out if you want to put like some unique touch on it and really stand out in your marketing. But once you go and start building this product out, it's very, very simple. Okay, let's dive deeper into exactly what that looks like. Okay, first you're going to choose a product with them, and then you're going to customize it to your liking. You're going to add a price to it. Like maybe $30 might sound good as long as you have your own profit markup in there, or bump it up a little higher if you have to. Remember, Canva is a fantastic editor. It's like my go-to. And finally, then just connect that product into the store of your choosing. All right. And there you have it. You literally have your very own product just like that. I'm going to talk about some other sources, so don't just go away yet. You're going to be shocked with some of the things that I still have to reveal for you guys. All right. But since they also have things like beauty, you could add beauty into the product lines as well. Add things for like 28 bucks. Maybe you're going to make 17 bucks off of it, right? Something fair. You don't always have to make a huge profit out here when you're starting, all right? Add that logo to bring up the flair, and pretty cool. You're ready to go. You got yet another product you can sell. When it comes to the shipping of this product, so click on that. and choose your country, and boom, you're done. They're going to handle the packaging and the shipping. They'll do all of the heavy lifting. They'll print that, hold all that inventory, print those logos on it for you, and they'll ship the product from scratch with your design label using that Canva label, and it's ready to sell direct to the customer. Guys, crazy how easy that is. Okay, let me share with you guys another little story and another little secret on another white label company that's out there, okay? You guys know Kylie Jenner, right? She's got that makeup line, okay? Yeah, she's making billions of dollars. It's cosmetics, of course, and it all comes from a white label factory, right? She's not making these cosmetics herself, all right? In fact, that company called Classic Cosmetics, it's a white label cosmetic company in California. They've got they're like a behind the scenes powerhouse for the makeup industry, helping people just like yourself create your own cosmetic lines and get it out there into the world. They literally handle all the distribution. They're getting your product onto the shelves in the stores, right? You don't have to worry about your own packaging here. It's never been easier. You know those guys, Estee Lauder? Yeah, they handle their products as well. It comes out of the same factory. And let me tell you, there's tons of other products that could come from this particular product line, all right? You could personally sign exclusive deals with them, and it's mind-blowing because about 90% of the cosmetics are churned out by factories just like these very factories in California, all right? So picture this. Tomorrow you wake up and you decide you want to start your own makeup line. Well, guess what? It's now literally 5 clicks away from you. You can do this, all right? You go ahead and slap your own branding on it. Work on your own unique formulas, and then have that contract manufacturer whip up your dream makeup products. Simple, right? It's literally exactly what Kylie Jenner did to become a billionaire. She didn't mix a single batch on herself, right, by herself. No, it came from a factory in California. Same one where ColourPop comes from, right, by the way. And if you don't believe me, just go check this out for yourself. She's sitting on close to $1 billion from that venture alone, all right? Kylie just didn't do it herself. Check out Kanye West. He did it with his shoes. Same deal, white labeling the shoes. Sister Kim Kardashian, she did the same thing with Skims, for example. White labeling the product and then selling it. They didn't do a thing. They literally go out, get the product white labeled, and it gets forwarded off to the customer. As soon as a person orders it, it gets manufactured, white label gets put on it, boom, gets sent to the customer. So what are you guys waiting for? Dive into this right now. That's all for today. I appreciate you tuning in for another one. Remember to become a subscriber or head on up to the description and just join my email list so you never miss my here today, gone tomorrow sort of stuff like grant updates or funding deadlines, right? There's always going to be something that might not be there tomorrow, okay? So check back with us daily or join the email list. Remember, you could always text coach to my number found in the description if you want to get hooked up with a free consultation. There's never any upfront charge, okay? We could talk about building business credit, scaling your current business, or if you're in a startup, or we could talk about real estate. I do have an awesome course found in the description. It is the gateway strategy into real estate. Check that out, all right? Guys, grab your free stocks before you go. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so none of this was financial advice. And I'll catch you guys all on the next one. Bye for now.